So this is going to be the second time we've done this. From now on, when we bring guys on for interviews, we're going to wrap up with a segment called Three Rivers Rapid Responses. So, got a
Cool.
question for you as
All right.
quickly as you can answer it. They're going to be related to, either your time in Pittsburgh or your career.
Okay.
Best place to eat in Pittsburgh.
I have to say Chick-fil-A because we didn't have it for so many years in California, dude. I'm sorry, but like Chick-fil-A was a big deal for us.
Okay. I mean, I can appreciate that. I'm a
Yeah.
huge Chick-fil-A guy.
So can I.
We didn't get Chick-fil-A to out here till like 2011 or something like that. It just didn't come west. So
What was it? We just had the first time that we did this Steelers linebacker. I think he said Pamela's because he was a big breakfast guy.
yeah,
Somewhere like that. But,
yeah,
okay. Favorite ballpark that isn't PNC Park.
Wrigley.
Okay. And the last one would be, what career would you have pursued if you weren't in baseball?
Soccer.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't play much baseball growing up. I played mostly soccer. I was a Euro soccer guy. I was a club soccer striker, and that was my passion. That's what I wanted to do. And the only reason I chose baseball is because the MLS wasn't out yet. If the MLS was out in 1996 when I graduated high school, I would have gone to college to play soccer because that would have been an avenue. I just felt like the avenue in baseball was going to be wider, more accessible because they had college, junior college. You can go to college, you can play in the minor leagues. There's like 6 minor leagues teams. Then you have the big leagues. Like there's a lot of players there. But if MLS would have come out a couple years earlier, that's probably what I would have shot for. So,
wow.
we wouldn't be talking right now. Who knows if I'd have made it, but
that just took me a little bit by surprise, but I love that.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the stuff that I was a soccer player is the getting on the ground, getting up, throwing a guy out, or being quick on your feet was all because I was a striker, and you had to be able to move in very quick actions, freeing yourself up to take a shot or whatever it may be, or beat a defender. So a lot of the footwork, and I tell kids, play as much sports as you can because baseball players that play other sports their body's being trained to do things that just baseball players can't do. If you're just a baseball player, you're only going to be able to do baseball motion. But if you play basketball, if you play soccer, you play football, your body's going to be trained to do different motions, and they're going to show up on a baseball field. You're going to say, like, this guy's crazy athletic because he has a background of doing things other than just playing baseball. Freddie Sanchez was a phenomenal basketball player, by the way. Albert Pujols, phenomenal basketball player. Pickup games when we were in the minor leagues with St. Louis. Those guys, they stick out.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're gaining some knowledge here. We're gonna have some trivia questions that we can present to some people pretty soon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you're probably gonna be the only one that will say Chick-fil-A for what's your favorite restaurant in Pittsburgh.
I know, but like it was such a big deal when it first came out to California. It was 45 minutes away, and we would drive once a week down to the Chick-fil-A 45 minutes away to get our nuggets and our barbecue sauce. And our Chick-fil-A sauce. So like it was a big deal for us because we'd come home and be like, because we always talk about In-N-Out Burger in California because you guys don't have that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you guys claim Whataburger and you claim there's another one. See, yeah, you're here.
Five Guys.
Five Guys is national. So like we have Five Guys too, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But like everybody in the West Coast is like, oh, In-N-Out Burger, In-N-Out Burger. And then there's some people like, oh, we have Whataburger, we have whatever this. In-N-Out Burger's not that good. And we're like, yes, it is. It's our thing. That's what we do. So that was kind of the opposite for us. We would come back, be like, there's nothing here. You can't get chicken McNuggets and can come close to what we get at Chick-fil-A. So when they finally came out, we would literally drive people down to Ventura is where it was, be like, we're driving you just so you can try a chicken nugget right now. And then they'd be like, okay, we understand. And then that was it. So that's why I have to answer like that. So yeah. I'm sorry I didn't have a better one, more unique one.
Again, I mean, that's perfect for us.
No, that is definitely a unique answer. So would you say
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. Would you say that Chick-fil-A is worth the quote unquote expensive fast food price tag it has? Because we have a friend that says it's good, but it's not worth it just because of the cost of it.
No, I think it is. You know what? I honestly too, being a guy that's driven by faith, just tip the hat to them being closed on Sundays. Like in the business world that we're in, to be closed on Sundays and the millions and millions of dollars they will not make over the course of the year because of their standards and what they believe in, like that's huge. That's huge, and we just don't see a lot of that in this day and age in this business world to say, no, I'm going to, because of my beliefs, I'm shutting down on an entire business day when I know I'm going to rake in money because I'm very popular. And so I always respect them for that as well. So yeah, it is
Also,
who makes a better chicken nugget than that guy, than those guys though?
our friend that says that is going to be the one that edits our YouTube videos from this conversation. So
it might not be, this might not even make it. They're gonna bleep my words and like a whole different restaurant
Yeah,
name gonna come
right.
out in a completely different tone of voice from somebody else.
Do you like their spicy sandwich, or do you like spicy at all?
Oh, I do, absolutely.
Yeah.
I throw a little pepper jack cheese on that too. It gives it a
Yeah.
little extra. Yeah.
So I worked at Chick-fil-A at the end of high school, a little bit after high school. And what I would do, because Chick-fil-A, little tidbit of information, it's nothing is pre-made. It's all made in the kitchen. Like we hand battered everything.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so that's why it's so good for sure.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, I don't know why they don't have spicy nuggets. Because I
that
feel
would
like
be fantastic.
it would be a killing.
Did you
but-
make some?
Yeah, so that we had batter for the normal nuggets or normal chicken, batter for the spicy chicken. So for my own, I would just make myself some spicy nuggets, and they are so good. I don't know why they don't have them on the menu. They would make so much money. I know.
I've tweeted them multiple times. It's
Oh my gosh, that sounds phenomenal.
It's so good because
That
that
stuff they have, that breaded spice is really good.
mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan. That would be cool. I like it.
Yeah, it was
All right.
awesome.
Well,
What is your opinion on Fernando Tatis Jr., his grand slam when swinging on a? You're
In
fine with it?
today's game is absolutely fine. He played during my time. You're getting smoked. It's coming at you. But nowadays, you're looking at, you could throw up 7 runs in like 12 minutes. Dude, you could just drop tanks. So no lead. It used to be like they said in Colorado, when you played in Colorado, like no lead was safe because you can just hit homers, you know? So you always felt like you'd be up like 6 runs. You'd be like 11-5 in the 8th and you'd be nervous. You're like, gosh, dang it. It's only 11-5. You know what I mean? Because you're in Colorado. But like for him to do that, it's like, you know what? I'm cool. Everybody's hitting homers. Everybody's waiting on it could be next inning. They could throw up an 8 spot, no problem, and tie this game. So it's like, nowadays they should be fine with it because of the way that the game is built. It's built around the home run, and the no lead is really safe with these guys swinging swinging against these balls. There's no lead safe. So yeah, it old school baseball for the last 100 and something years before the last 10, you're fighting. Like we're gonna go. Like Jason Kendall would be all over that. He'd meet him or maybe Keith Osick would take him down. It would just be that's just the way it was.